Hi, I'm Lauren Locke. Let's talk about whether you can change jobs after your EB1A petition is approved. So in this scenario, congratulations, it's already approved, but you want to change jobs. This depends on where exactly you are in the process and your petition, who sponsored it, and your non-immigrant status. So if you have an EB1A I-140 petition that is sponsored by an employer, then you don't have to stay at that employer. But if you don't, you are compromising your ability to get a green card through that I-140. If you have an employer-sponsored petition and you file your adjustment of status and it's still pending after 180 days, USCIS is sitting on it, they're not ready after 180 days, then you are allowed to move to a same or similar job. That means you could move offices of your same company. You can take a promotion. You can go do your same job with a competitor. If it's been 180 days, you're free to do that. Now, if you're going to be moving around, watch out with your residence when as your green card's getting processed, because you don't want to mess that up and have your case at the wrong field office, or have your green card sent to some random address that you don't live anymore. But it is legally possible to move jobs. If you have not filed your adjustment of status yet and you change jobs and an employer sponsored your petition, that doesn't invalidate your petition, but your petition is for a future job. And if you leave that company, they probably don't want you anymore. They might. Ideally, they say, come back anytime. We'd love to have you back, and you can still go back when it is time to get the green card through the job. But if you have left the company, you may have burned the bridge and you may have foreclosed the possibility of going to work for them again. They're not going to they're not going to participate in your adjustment of status. Why do you care? Well, when you have an I-140 petition, we're talking EB1, EB2, or EB3, that has an employer sponsor, when you file your adjustment, unless you filed it concurrently in the same package, you've got to do the I-485J supplement, where the employer who sponsored the petition says, yep, it's the same job. Yep, we're still offering it. If you're no longer on good terms with that company, you don't work there, you're not planning to go back, they're not going to provide that I-485J to you, and you're not going to be able to finish out your green card process with them. Now, once you get your green card, how long do you have to stay? There is no number of days that is in the law about how long you have to stay. You need to stay long enough so that there is no question that when you got your green card based on that future job offer, were you committing fraud? Did you really mean it? Why didn't you stay? Why didn't you follow through? I would say in 2025, it's not a great time to be messing around and trying experimental things. If you get a green card to do a specific job, you should make sure that it's clear that after the green card was approved, you did do that job. And it wasn't just some ruse. It wasn't like you used it to get in and then you pivoted 180 degrees. So although there's historically, they're not going to look at what you're doing. After you get the green card, you're a free agent. You can quit. You can take a new job, whatever. I would not advise that you do an immediate pivot to something new. I would say you should do the job for a while. Thanks.